Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Wait a minute, what's happening, y'all? What's happening? Get myself together. Oh, no, I think I got myself together. I take that back.
On behalf of BVO Boxing TV, we would like to thank our sponsor, Raycon. Don't forget to grab your Raycon Everyday Earbuds, the perfect bass model for premium sound, with active noise cancellation to block out distractions and transparency mode to keep you aware of your surroundings. They're ideal for your everyday needs. Just visit rayconglobal.com. That's rayconglobal.com and elevate your listening experience.
Shout out to BVO Boxing. You understand? Check the boy out. Check the kid out. You understand?
Thunder Tuesday, Thunder Tuesday for everybody's fight week, man. You know how y'all doing. Wake up. Y'all already know. Get them eye boogers out your eyes, the marination crust in between your lips, and even get the crust from around the nose. If you sleep real heavy. If you sleeping real heavy, you're going to have these things when you wake up. If you wake up and you ain't got no eye boogers and none of that, you ain't sleeping right, and that's why you going to walk around tired all day. But what's happening with everybody? How y'all doing? Hopefully everybody had an awesome weekend, a great weekend. And we had some boxing this weekend. We had some things that took place this past weekend, and it felt good to have some boxing back-to-back weekends. We haven't had fights back-to-back weekends in quite some time, but we're here, baby. We're here in this fight week, and the odds, all odds is on one person this week. Shakur Stevenson, my man, you should be feeling like Tupac Shakur. All eyes on me. And what you going to do when you make it happen, brother? When it's time to make it happen, Shakur, what you going to do? But, before I get into this morning's subject, let me just kick around some topics real quick before we get to rolling. So like I said, hopefully everybody had a great weekend. We had some boxing this past weekend, lot to talk about. A lot of people was waiting to see what was going to happen with Keyshawn Davis, Mr. Businessman, as he called himself. I stand on business. I'm about my business. You know what I'm saying? And all I can say, good performance by the kid. But, I'm not going to say it was a great performance. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It wasn't even his best performance, in my opinion. But I guess you would call it his best performance because, he became champion. But I'm not saying that he didn't look good, didn't look great, didn't look bad. But what Keyshawn Davis looks like to me is a young fighter who is packed with some skill and some talent, but he's still slacking a little bit. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, no matter if you agree with me or not, you know me, I don't care if you agree with me or not. And I ain't going to even argue with you people because, trust me, you are not worth me arguing with. You're not. Master Ceremony don't talk. He don't argue, just entertain, and I'd rather keep it that way. Don't make me have to entertain you in a whole nother way. Because trust me, on my children, I'm going to make it real bad for you. You know? But the thing is, it ain't about me. But I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Because I know a lot of y'all, how y'all feel about it. Oh, I got to make up a new name for you people. I'm going to call y'all, some of y'all people, I don't know what to call y'all. Y'all just out of y'all freaking minds. I ain't got time to be making up nicknames for you clowns. I ain't doing that. But what I am saying is this, to get right to the point. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. Keyshawn believers, to all that believe in Keyshawn Davis, I wish you the best. I think he got a nice future. All right? Got a good future. And he probably have a bright future, but not right now. Not right now, because I'm telling y'all, no matter how good or not, I think Keyshawn Davis looked in that fight. All honesty, what that showed me, his win against Barichek, but Crushy got a belt, man. I got one around my waist. You want to beat him? Don't give me that. Oh, well, Crushy got a belt. I got a belt too. Except for I can whip you with mine talking that nonsense. He got a belt. He got a belt. I keep on telling y'all those things don't mean nothing. I try to push this into the minds of the boxing fans because we think we the fighters. We really be thinking we the fighters. You ain't fighting nothing. You probably don't even fight your own right back. And I ain't mean physically. She probably talk to you all type of ways and you can't say one word. But he cannot. His performance against Barichek, man, Tank Davis will hurt that boy's career right now. I ain't being funny. If you think Keyshawn Davis, with the performance he has against Barichek, oh, he got him out in 4 rounds. Okay, so what? You think with that performance that he had, ladies and gentlemen, that his first title defense, he's going to try to defend his title and have a unification fight against Tank Davis? Oh, I know it sounds good to y'all. I know it sounds good. Man, I know it sounds very good. I know a lot of Tank fans, man, they licking their chops. I know a lot of Tank fans, they got it. They got the drip coming off the tongue. You know how when your dog stick his tongue out of his mouth and he's well hydrated, but he got the saliva and all that coming off his tongue. Y'all know how the dogs are. That's how Tank fans are looking right now. And then if you're a Tank fan, no matter what level of a Tank fan you are, that's on you. I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about the other Tank fans. You understand what I'm saying? Master Ceremony is just hosting this ish right now. You know, salute to everybody that's coming in the building. I'll get to y'all in a second. You know, so every Tank fan, after seeing Keyshawn Davis' performance against Barichek, where I still see some holes in the kid. You know what I mean? He looking like a Cheerio. Yeah, I mean, he looking like a Cheerio, bowl of Cheerios. He still got some holes in him. And this is the scary thing when fighters become champions and they still got so many holes in them. Holes to where them holes that they have can get them a ass beating learning session real fast. And like I said, all the Tank fans, and if you ain't a Tank fan, and you just a fan of boxing, you just a guy, nobody's your favorite, but you're going to pick one out of the other just to win a fight. You're licking your chops because, man, he will hurt that boy. He will hurt him right now. I don't care if you don't believe me. That's a you problem, not a Crush problem. I mean, it ain't even no rebuttal. You take that word somewhere else. But I'm telling you, based off that good performance that he had, it was good. And some of y'all don't agree with y'all talking about it was great. And some of y'all can understand why y'all said it was great because he got a belt. But I keep on telling y'all, belts should not matter to boxing fans. It's the dumbest thing. And as long as y'all keep on talking about the belts and the belts, I'm going to keep on putting the belt on y'all. And let's come on. With us, we always stuck on this triangle effect. Well, you can't say that ain't gonna happen like that because guess what? The so and so, and guess what? So and so ain't so and so, so and so ain't so. If you know what the so and so, what I mean? Did that sound? I'm tired of that. You know, it makes sense sometimes. It do. It makes sense a little bit. Brandon, there we go. Thank you very much. Thank you to my engineer, you know what I mean? Making sure that I keep this thing rolling. Listen, y'all, I'm up here wrapped up in the building. This is how cold it is. It's cold. So I had this on, you know. This is how I dress sometimes, you know. That night ninja style. But anyway, getting back to what I said, this ain't about me. It ain't about me. Click. So, like I said, hey man, listen. Y'all know Pamper Bob not doing that. Y'all know Pamper Bob not doing that. We all know Pamper Bob is not doing that, y'all. So we running around wasting a good cook. Because we all think, I don't want to hear that. Because we be knowing some things. We know that no time soon. But we gonna move on from that. But hey, now he got a belt. And let's see whatever the kid first. Will that be the only? The saga continues, and we will be back at that. But damn, what else we had over the weekend? Abdullah Mason, the amazing half man, half amazing.
On behalf of BVO Boxing TV, we would like to thank our sponsor, Raycon. Don't forget to grab your Raycon everyday earbuds, the perfect bass model for premium sound with active noise cancellation to block out distractions and transparency mode to keep you aware of your surroundings. They're ideal for your everyday needs. Just visit rayconglobal.com. That's rayconglobal.com. and elevate your listening experience.
Shout out to BVO Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Check the boy out. Check the kid out. You understand?
Oh man, I'm being attacked by aliens, man. I got an alien.
No, he's not 6'1", he's 6'3". He's tall, he's huge.
One would maybe advise you, Nam, to keep your hands up a little bit more.
He hit me a lot of times, but it's no big deal.
That's great, though. Don't go changing your style, because that's why you're a fan favorite.
Now, dude, you're still fighting, huh?
Yeah.
And you just,
Muay Thai, pro Muay Thai.
dude, and you just recently told me that you wanted to do 47 Muay Thai fights.
I'm at any pre-injuries yet. No, I still ever run, spar. What do I do? I lift weights. I don't lift heavy. I never lift heavy.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad BBO had put that there, yeah, because this is that's your brain on boxing drugs, okay? So don't go in there and be getting punched on so daggone much. Forget back to Abdullah Mason. Oh my God. And listening to everyone, everyone's sermon and stuff about boxing over the weekend, I noticed one thing: this young man was being well talked about. He's been well talked about. He was being talked about just as much as the main event guy. And like some people, and they have every right to, be a little critical about Abdullah Mason because, we thought, hey, there's the downfall of this kid, not knowing that these things are supposed to happen when you in the early stages, and sometimes they happen in the sport of boxing when you come a well-seasoned vet and all these things. Sometimes those type of things just happen. Just be prepared to accept it, to come and then just adjust to it in a correct manner, and that's what Abdullah Mason did. This is one of the characteristics and tendencies that we want to see in a boxer. We want to see this in a fight. Hey, he get knocked down, no matter if he got knocked down by mistake or not, but he's able to get up and get back into action. He got good and I learned from it, and we seen improvement in this past Saturday fight from his last fight. And it was good because everyone gave him his kudos on that spoke on the young man. Even some people who's not as big on Abdullah Mason. But I'm telling you, man, this kid is the future. I can't wait for this next. And before I get into the main topic of this morning's show, I'm going to say it. Listen, man, can't wait to see these new guys. And when some of these guys is not the newer ones, but when some of these guys that's really they play. Once these guys got to get out the way, man, because we got a whole new generation coming. And they coming, and they already here. And it's all we are at the end of a chapter, ladies and gentlemen. And I think I'm going to be a gentleman and close the chapter on was to me in the first place, but it's over. It's not happening. Everything is dispersed all over the place. Look at it. So these four kings that we wanted to see get together, it has not been completed, and it won't be fully completed. Okay, won't be fully completed. I'm looking at the next generation, Abdullah and them. I'm looking for a new set. I mean, I'm gonna call them a different name. I ain't gonna use the Four Kings, but I'm looking for the next set, baby. That mean because they live and they wired and they ready to go. It's not about if you get knocked down. Can you get your behind up? That's the whole thing. Don't never, ever, ever feel embarrassed about being knocked down. Can you get up? And then when you get up, are you going to continue what you was doing, or are you just going to say, no mas, no more, I'm tired, let it. BBO putting that right there right now. I'll be honest with y'all. Let the situation for y'all, because you keep messing around with me, that's where you're going to wind up at. I'm just messing with y'all, man. But yes, this kid is amazing. And these little young guns, this next generation, man, and I hope for us all boxing fans together. Once the new guys really get to rolling, they do it better than the other guys. I hope these new guys, Shakur, T.O., I want them to do it better than them. I want them to get some goddamn things done. Yeah, because like I said, you know, it's a dream shatterer, and I ain't talking about big punch style. So your mom would just let it go. Because some things ain't want to be talking about that. This should be a no friend zone. This is a competition zone. Ain't no friends if we could be in this. Not a team sport, so I can't be for you. You can't be for me. You in my way. You might got a stone that I want, so how we gonna be friends? And you might have a stone that when I need that stone, what you just gonna give it to me? Here, partner, we ain't got squabble for this stone. No. Take that somewhere else. And another thing that's getting this young Abdullah Mason so much praise and rotation, like this was the lean back song, the debut when it first came out. I lean back, you know how that was popping. Another reason why, outside of his performance, ladies and gentlemen, another thing is because of what he said. What did he say, ladies and gentlemen? And what he simply said, man, ain't no handshaking going on here. Ain't no handshaking going on here. No handshake going on. All this fake stuff. The young man put them two dudes on blast. So quietly and so smooth. So he did it so sudden and all that. Have we gotten any feedback from the Shakur and Keyshawn fans about what the young Abdullah Mason said? Barely 21 said ain't no handshaking. The only ones I ain't fighting and I won't fight is my blood brothers. Anybody else, line it up. Line it up. That's another thing about this young man. Because he made something that makes sense. And this is a young boy. A young boy. Shakur is a young boy telling you, man, get up out of that nonsense, man. No friend zone. We really friends. We can make money together. Not start a business together, but we can make money together. Hell, you talking about we gonna do something, ain't gonna do nothing but make the both of us money. No matter how we gotta get in the ring and get this money together. I ain't worrying about you beating me or me beating you. I'm worried about beating you to the bank. So I can start the party celebration off. You know what I'm saying? Not because I won, but because he got that money. That moolah, baby. That's what it's all about. This game is all about getting paid, and you want to be all sensitive in this daggone sport. All soft and moist like Duncan Hines in this sport. We don't need that. Where's the appetite of destruction? Where's being hungry? What is making the fans happy? You telling me that you ain't gonna fight a person that you look at as being your friend, and I know that probably out of a good fight. You robbing all of the boxing fans out of a good fight. But I digress on all that what I said, because that's a fall on deaf ears of you haters. You big dummies. Yeah, you big dummies. That's what y'all, big dummies. We got all size dummies. Extra large, large, medium, small, extra small, super, super petite small, and all that.
Lady.
This is a sick Negro.
Yes, I am. And I flew over the cuckoo nest, and I don't want nobody to give me no medication. Be sick. You know how homeless people just want to be homeless? I want to be sick on this joint. Don't give me no cure. I'm the illest. Spilling the realest when it comes to this boxing talk, people. But man, like I said, man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, good morning to you too. Yeah, you little goddamn pee-wee. Let me see how much warmth on that joint real quick. I'll be right back, Chris. Now, let me see, let me taste test real quick. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, we're going to have to keep this thing moving, but still good. That's the thing. And we need that type of energy in the sport of boxing. We really need that. We want nothing but mindset. That's what we want. Like he's with it. Things like that. Goddamn BBO, what happened? Knucklehead. Yo, what happened? There we go. That wasn't on me that time, brother. But I know y'all been hearing me say for a long time about how the sport can turn out. And I was saying that these fighters don't be careful and pay attention. They're gonna mess around, being in the ring with someone that shouldn't be in the ring with them. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna wind up getting in the ring with somebody that shouldn't be in the ring with them at the time, and they might lose. So we didn't never expect to see a prospect fighting for a belt. And and to me, that's not good business, because you got a prospect fighting for a belt. And this is not to knock the young man. Salute to the Schofield family. We mess with them, they mess with us. You know what I'm saying? So this is not attacking Schofield. This is actually a compliment for Kid Schofield, Kid. Not much of a compliment for Shakur Stevenson. And the reason why I say that is because we make these big deals about who these guys are fighting. So, hey, don't switch gears now. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to put you right back in that same gear. I got you. I'm your guiding light through this boxing journey, people. Okay? I'm leading y'all. And I ain't going to lead you the wrong way. Call me the Moses of this. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I was saying, the whole thing is we didn't expect it. And I know one person actually really know verbatim, word for word, what I said is D3. And I said, these cats, they better watch themselves, because if they don't, they're going to mess around, get in the ring with somebody that they shouldn't be fighting, and they might lose to somebody they ain't supposed to lose to. So this situation, this Saturday coming up, I mean, February is the official month that we wanted to get excited about in boxing, because right now it's been the most busy month so far, especially in this first quarter. We still got a couple months left in the first quarter. So this is a big fight, and I don't know. I think Kid Austin knows what he got himself into, and Kid Austin ain't do nothing but put himself in a win-win situation. Let's make that clear. He put himself in a win-win situation. So when he fights Shakur this weekend, even if Shakur beats him, he still put himself in a win-win situation. The only way that don't make it a win-win situation for Schofield is how bad he looks if he loses to Shakur. But if he make it like real, you know what I mean? To where it wasn't really truly no separations and level, and Shakur is being coined as supposed to be allegedly one of the elite fighters. And this prospect gets in there and look elite that night. You know, because a guy can look elite that night, or they may be becoming of them being on the elite level. You understand what I'm saying? So this fight, it's a very big deal, and we talked about it on our show last night. This is history right here. So if you're a boxing fan, your dead behind self should be hyped all week. If you're a boxing fan, you should be hyped about this freaking fight. No, it's not the names you want to see, but goddamn, you don't get to make the schedule. Y'all don't get to make the schedule. Okay, when the schedule's out there, hey, deal with it. Ain't nothing else you can do anyway, boxing fan. Damn. But this is a historic moment. Okay? Because we got a young man in Kid Austin. The odds is against him. A lot of people not having belief for this young man. A lot of people thought, oh, it's too soon. Why is he getting this opportunity? But then, I ain't gonna go there because it's not about that. But y'all know what I mean. Y'all know exactly what I mean. So, the odds is against this young man. He wasn't supposed to be getting a championship fight. Let's just be honest. Like I said, boxing is moving a little fast. Why is it? Is it because a lot of these guys is being manufactured? What's up, Al Booger? Is it because they're being manufactured? Because we're going to have a whole nother live about this. Oh, yeah, master ceremonial host with the most. We got something for you. Ooh, that's going to be a whole good show. Meaning that we feel as though in that particular aspect, guys are manufactured. You understand what I'm saying? They being manufactured. That's the whole goddamn case. You going over, baby? All right. You know, so he's being manufactured. These fighters are being manufactured. Like I said, this is guys who's getting shots at belts, not even 20 fights in. Not even 20 fights in. Not even 20 fights in. They getting shots at 11 fights in, 14 fights in, 13 fights in, 2 fights in. That's crazy. To where that kind of remind me of women boxing. Listen, people, I'm about to say to y'all, that remind me of women boxing right now. People, I'm about to say to y'all, all right? What's wrong with women boxing? Not enough what? Women in it, right? So that's why in women boxing, the women, they getting shots at belts for only a half a handful of fights or just one handful of fights because it's a shortage of women in the sport. But then when you look at that and look what's going on in men boxing, and you see that, okay, these guys having a few more fights than the women that's getting shots at belts. But still, it's still early in the game. Now, we know it ain't a shortage of male boxers. We do know that. What we do know, the shortage is, it ain't a shortage of male boxers. There's too much outrage of BSing with the business of boxing. Because like I said, you know, let's be honest. What's up, Dan? Let's be honest. They don't really look good. And that's why we say, hey, these guys is green, they not ready. And then people be like, what you mean they ain't ready? They pros. But then when certain fighters get in the ring and then we really find out they wasn't ready, then everybody complaining and crying. You already did that. Well, you already knew that, homie. You knew it. What you whining about now? You knew that from the announcement of the fight that this one fighter he had no business getting in there with this person. You already knew what the outcome was. You know, upset was nowhere near happening. Mission Impossible, and they ain't talking about Tom Cruise. You knew this. So then when it actually happened, then you gonna complain about it? Come on, you wanting too damn much. Wanting too much. And I said this could be bad for some fighters because I actually talked this into fruition because I've been paying attention to it. So the business of boxing will really just keep on taking care of the business of boxing. We wouldn't have these easy passes. So now we have, you know, fighters that's not fully developed or fully matured enough going into big fights. Is that the order y'all want to see it in? No, because what we're going to do, he wasn't ready. Salute to the chat. Let me talk to my folks. Yeah, let me take a break and talk to my folks, man. Let me do the coffee and donuts. Roll call. Yes, Cash Crypto in the building. Hey, man, y'all subscribe to his channel, man. Cash had you sharpen up your iron, raising your chakras. Hey, go there because I use him to meditate. Hold on, y'all. I got a phone call. Here comes Stanley Man. Front desk. All right, Stan. Every day somebody's running late. They better get it together. They've been running late since last week. I'm running late. That's on you. They ain't gonna look good on their paperwork, on their report card. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Oh, booger, let me get to it. We got Cash Crypto in the building. Like I said, go check him out, man. Cash Crypto is all about healing those chakras together. You know, go over and check out Cash Crypto, y'all. Also, of course, my bro, BVO. Y'all always hear Uncle Cash Sports, the box story in the building. One of the most smoothest voices of boxing, man. He has a great radio voice. No matter what Uncle Cash talk about, you're going to listen to it because he just had that total package of that great delivery and everything. I think Uncle Cash can sing on the low, but we gonna talk about that later. Al Booger, the Booger man is in the building. What's up, Al Booger? We're shaking. Oh, there she is, Melanie Queen. High vibrations. Blessing to the Melanie Queen, to you and yours. And like I said, Al Booger is in the building. So listen, like I was saying, man, I keep on with the cooking the cook. So, yes, can Kid Austin win? Kid Austin does have a chance to win this fight. I know fighters got a chance, fighters chance, you know. Yeah, well, listen. All right. Kid Austin does have a chance to win this fight. A damn good chance to win this fight. And it's outside. Everybody got his puncher's chance. I think we owe that young man a little more respect than that. You know what I mean? Because the kid, he can fight. Yes, he can fight. And he's cracking. He got a nice crack on him. He'll hurt you. It'll hurt. And that's what he comes to do. He comes full speed ahead. He likes to apply pressure. He likes to jump all over his opponent and cause damage to him. And like I said, this fight right here is a big deal. This is boxing history. And I think Shakur Stevenson knows what's on the line. That's why we was talking about it last night, and everybody talking about, you notice the switch up in Shakur's demeanor because he was so quiet, and meaning that he could be highly focused. Steve Free spoke about it last night on the show. that he can be fully focused, and he should be. So that shows me that he know this is a big deal. Because let me tell y'all something. Now, I don't think any of us had talked about it to this capacity. You know what I mean? And like I said yesterday, respectfully, this fight is a very big deal for Shakur Stevenson. This fight with Shakur Stevenson is just as a big deal if he got in there with one of the four kings. It's that big because Shakur Stevenson knows what can happen to his career if he was to lose against Kid Austin this Saturday. A lot of Shakur fans believe in Shakur's defense tendencies, that he's hard to hit. You have men in boxing who feel as though Shakur Stevenson would be the only chin in his generation to never get tested. That's how a lot of people feel about Shakur Stevenson and his skill set. And they even think fighters with a good enough IQ or even a great boxing IQ is not good enough to touch Shakur Stevenson. This is what they saying. And then shout out to all the Shakur Stevenson fans. Now I mean, and shout out to the Shakur biggest fans. Now I mean, shout out to my man, Brother Dude. That's his guy. You see what I'm saying? But he knows what's at stake. And this could be over for Shakur. You have to think about it. It can really mess him up because we know he hasn't done us any good lately. You know, Shakur, he done gave us the F-bomb a couple times. He gave us the ones that's going to sit down and watch his fight and pay whatever way we got to pay to watch his fight. He gave us the F-bomb. Yeah, he gave us the F-bomb. So he knows just as well that everything that he's saying some crazy stuff. He been saying crazy stuff, and I really don't have too much respect for these fighters when they talk about me. They talk y'all got me in that ring. I give y'all that. Born and straight, man, I'll whoop y'all ass. Lil Red is my dude, and I will beat his ass on the ring in the year. Yeah, I meant what I said. I'll whoop all these behinds. Yeah, I mean, I'm the man on the street, goddamn. I'm pound for pound on the street. Because I'll pound you upside your head with something. That's why I'm Mr. Pound for pound on the street, because I will pound you upside your head with something. Slow all that down. It don't necessarily have to be this. That's why I'm pound for pound on the street, because I just don't use these. I use a whole lot of stuff. No, I ain't pulling the trigger. Yeah, I do that. You know what I mean? I use weapons, man. Yeah, I'm like a special force agent getting in a street fight with me. I'm pulling all stuff coming out the elbow. I might shoot a laser out. But it's a very important fight, and Shakur Stevenson knows this. So this is history in the making. Because Shakur knows he didn't got some heat on him that's well deserved. He earned the heat and the criticism that he's getting. They all do. Just sometimes a lot of us go overboard with we go overboard with that. But all of them, you know, even Tank. But yes, I'm looking for exciting fight. I think Shakur knows that this has to be his best performance. And I think he's going to perform. I'm going to tell y'all that. Yeah, I think it is. I'm pretty sure his homies been talking to him, Bud and all them. They've been talking to him. I hope they giving him the right damn advice too. They better be, because some of the things I think they telling him ain't good stuff. You all right, Miss D? Why you was off yesterday? Yep. I told everybody you was off for President. They almost had a fit. Yeah, you know, you know, you famous around here, so you know all your fans that come in the morning. Where Miss D, Miss D? Then your cousin, you know how he get. His behind ain't even here yet. Crazy. No, I ain't here yet. He ain't gonna act like he ain't know. Right. Yeah. So he definitely can win this fight. So I think whoever the winner is going to be for this fight is really going to set the tone for the respect that they want from the rest of the boxing world, in the ring and out the ring with the fans and the fighters. And Shakur knows he owes us a performance. Let me just be honest. He knows he owes us a performance. Now, Shakur's still going to walk around with that same old attitude. F the fans. Bro, you're nothing without the fans, Shakur. You're nothing without the fans, dude. See, this is part of the reason you can't get the moolah that you want when you ask for it, because you saying F-bomb. You dropping F-bombs on the fans. We help y'all stock go up. We help y'all stock go up, homie. And you owe us a performance. Shakur Stevenson got to go in there on some, when Michael Jackson performed Billie Jean on a Motown 25th year anniversary. That's what he got to do. But then you got this young little lion, this young little thundercat. That's why I like to call these young boy. You see him right there? He got the b-boy stance with boxing gloves on. He like, yeah. He like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look at the picture. He like, yeah. He in his b-boy stance with boxing gloves on. Like, I'm about to beat you down. And he's confident. This kid confidence is something else. I love their confidence. And listen, we done had them on our show a couple times. I love their confidence. And look, come on, man. Woo-wee. Y'all know how I get down. Come on now. Listen, come on. Shakur is worried. Now, what is Shakur more so worried about? Is he worried about the way his career can go, or he worrying about the fight, which I think is coincides with one, but which one is he worrying about the most? Because I'm gonna be honest. Now, even Shakur then took all the lashes that he deserved for the things he said out of his mouth in a couple days ago performances, and he finally boom, 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 boom. Because let me tell y'all something, for Shakur Stevenson to having a title defense against a prospect, he's sure bringing in a whole lot of special help. Now, this is just a prospect. This is just a kid that can punch. This kid is just another probably a better version of Sean Porter. You know, this kid, he too green, is that other. The kid, his boxing IQ. This kid is all this stuff. That's who young kid Austin is. But at the end of the day, he's also a fighter. And they know that this is bad. Now, with all that being said, right, look how he's preparing for it. Shakur, he didn't pour in some special ops guys. We're going to really need some help on this mission. What should we do, boss? Well, I'm gonna have to give me the red phone. You know, you know when the Batman joined the old Batman show and the phone used to ring and it light up? Yeah, they got a red phone that light up. Ring, 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 ring. Oh, hey, Ward, I need you. Hey, bud, get a couple more people. All these people over there helping Shakur Stevenson. Helping Shakur Stevenson for a prospect. Look at all the big names Shakur had over there with him. You know what I'm saying? And like his dad said, like Floyd Sr. said, look, hey, we must be doing something. You know, they got all those dudes over there, you know what I mean? Then it's something else. So they even worried about this kid. They worried about Kid Austin, or they worried about his career. But right now, this is a very important fight for Shakur Stevenson. Shakur needs to win this fight. Shakur needs to perform. Then there's no need to talk about a tank fight. Can he win? Yes. Will he win? Possible. Not gonna say he ain't gonna win. Now, who do I expect to win? Yes, I'm picking Shakur. Do I have anything against Schofield? No, I just think I'm putting my choice in a better fight. Or maybe Shakur could be a victim of what I've been saying that would most likely happen with, you know, the senior upperclassmen fighters. That they messed around too long and weight classes too long and, you know, just doing nonsense, not staying busy. And next thing you know, by the time, when it's time for them to do something, boom. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Can he win? How much of a percentage, how much of a chance are you giving Kid Schofield to defeat Shakur Stevenson? Let me go over to the chat and see what they saying. Froze, I ain't froze. Not anymore. Shakur is too skilled for Kid Austin. Kid Austin with his lying ass daddy. That's what my man Big Dog Willie said. Let me see. Melanie Queen said, don't forget to hit the like button. Yes. Tank Duck Devin, Gary Russell Jr. Facts. Big Dog, you know you the favorite, my favorite troll, but ain't nobody trying to hear. Ain't nobody duck no Gary Russell Jr. All right, everybody that Gary Russell Jr. was supposed to fight, that's on Gary Russell Jr. in his stubborn ways. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Nobody feels sorry for Gary Russell Jr. Ain't nobody tell Gary Russell Jr. to still stay locked in with Allen Hunt and never try to get himself out of his contract. Ain't nobody trying to hear that about no gag on Gary Russell. Devin, ain't was no contract sent, and we need to stop talking about that. They're no longer in the same weight class. Big Willie, get over it. Get over it. One dude is at 147. You still talk about this dude with a guy at 135. Get over it. I'm trying to talk about dudes that's in the same weight class that's going to fight each other. Now we ain't get this, we ain't get that. We ain't get this, we ain't get that. Get that with the 147 because they ain't scared. I don't want to hear none of that, bitch. Tired of the ducktail. Woo. Y'all kills me with this nonsense, man. Smash my like button. I'll get smashed on. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, he has a chance to win. He does have a chance to win. And I'm giving him a chance to win. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? I'm giving him a chance to win. Now, how much of a percentage? I don't know. But he has a chance. I just want to see a damn good fight. I want to see a classic bar burner. I want to see the return of the 126 to 130 Shakur Stevenson. That's what I want in this fight. We get the 126 the 130 Shakur Stevenson in this fight, oh, then we gotta fight. Kid Austin is just one version. He coming out, he coming to get it. Now, this kid can possibly take all the right advantages of this opportunity and most likely become champion. Or Shakur Stevenson can have a successful title defense. And we all know what we want next, but we don't know what we're going to get. I just wait to see when these fighters let me know what they doing. I don't like moving fast like y'all do. All right? I'm not with that. Because, see, that's what had you guys sitting around waiting in the waiting line so long. Some things don't let them go. They'll bounce back around. You know, but yeah, I do think there's some fights that these boxers, there's some matchups. Let me say that. There's some matchups that they all owe us. They do. Now, we're not going to never get most of them. But they owe us. They all owe us something. Devin done robbed us. Yeah. Devin done robbed us. Yeah, he gave it somebody robbed us. Devin done robbed us. Tank been robbing us. They all been robbing us. They all been chucking and jobbing. Let me just say that. See, this is what I do. They all been jobbing us. That's why we ain't got no complete thing going on with none of these y'all so-called 4 kings getting in the ring with each other. It's not going to happen. That 4 king thing is not happening. People, hold on. What's wrong with this dude? Man, people calling when they know they shouldn't be calling my phone, yo. You know? Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But some things will happen in the sport of boxing, for sure, guaranteed. But what's going to happen this weekend, I'm not sure, but I know something big is going to happen. Somebody's going to walk away real happy. And somebody can walk away sad. Now, I know how some boxing fans are, and I'm that way too. I want to see all these guys face some sort of adversity. Some of them are just so good that they're not going to face as much adversity as others. Or they're matched up good, so they won't face as much adversity as the other fighter. You hear what I said? This ain't a sport. Boxing ain't boxing to most of us until we actually see somebody get punched. But boxing is not about being a knockout artist. Boxing is not really about knocking somebody out. Being a knockout artist and knocking someone out, that just come with the sport. That's all. It's an extension to it. But boxing, the definition, box, hit and not get hit. Make them miss, make them pay. That's what boxing is. All those other things, they just come with it. I'm going to say that again. Boxing is hit and don't get hit. And boxing is make them miss, make them pay. That's it. Knocking them out, it comes with it. Okay? But it's all about this. That's going to work this. You know what I'm saying? So you know what to do. It's all about that. So take your man's game first. That's why when certain matchups happen, you'll hear me come out and say the mystery of chess boxing. When certain matchups come, and I'm pretty sure y'all might have heard me shoot it out a couple times, mystery of chess boxing, that's because that's what it's supposed to be. See, that's when you know it's boxing, when it's a 50-50 fight. No matter how much competence you have in a fighter, you should have that competence in them. Even though we know that a lot of times fights are not 50-50. But me, if I can get more of a fight to where I can't predict the winner, that's a boxing match. Because I can't tell who's going to win until they actually fight. Doesn't matter who I want to win. Because we write about our assumptions a lot of times. That's how people win their money on bets. You made the right pick. A lot of times you make the wrong pick. But the thing is, could this be a right pick? Could this be a right pick going wrong this Saturday? Could this be a wrong pick wind up turning right this Saturday? And we know that both of these young men, they both lie on one of these sides of what can happen this weekend. Shakur Stevenson can't leave no food on the plate, Shakur. You gotta go out there and perform, Shakur. You can't go out there being too precautious, overcautious, Shakur. You can't, bro. You gotta get your feet wet, my man. You got your feet. You gotta get your feet wet. Sweet Pea, his defense ain't like Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea got his feet wet. Shakur's the only, decorated defensive fighter that haven't got his feet wet. So could history be telling us that this might be the best defensive guy of all time? Yeah, all right, whatever. Y'all thought I froze for a second. I just had to freeze on that. No, he's not. No, he's not. And I ain't even coming at the kid. Like I said, I like him, but he ain't on that defense level. Now there's no Sweet Pea or likes of Tank Davis and a few other guys. But it is what it is. Who you got? Who you got? What y'all think is going to happen this Saturday? Yeah, Sweet Pea had pop. I heard a lot of fighters say, "What's up, Josh?" I heard a lot of fighters say, "No, he has power. He just choose not to use it." Could be respectfully, Kid Austin got to stop lunging when he throws punches, and I think that's where they gonna try to pick Kid Austin apart, because when he lunge, leave himself open for a lot of stuff. Shakur, who does have good punch placement. Yes, 50-50 on both fighters' flaws. I agree with you. 110%. Our Booger said, my only concern is Shakur hand. I want to see how his body holds up in the fight. Yeah, me too. Our Booger. I think we all want to see that, bro. I think that's what it is. I think that's exactly what it is. So it's a few things we want to see in this fight. I guess there are a few inquiring questions about both fighters, and I think we will see that this Saturday, which I'm excited about. And it's a good fight card too. Oh, it's a good fight card, but throughout the week I will be talking about the rest of the fight card. Here on Coffee and Donuts throughout the week, I will be talking about the main event and all that. But we starting off this fight week with Kid Austin. Can he win? Tomorrow we might be talking about Shakur or whatever, but we're going to be talking about the fight card all this week on Coffee Donuts for Roller City. Make sure y'all tune the heck in, man. For the cook. I mean, make sure y'all tune in, because we man, that's a nice card. And people already saying this is most likely the best card of the year. And we ain't even 6 months in. We ain't even in the 3rd month yet. And we got people talking about this card. So we should be talking about everything else that's on the card too. But like I said, we got enough time to cover everything without trying to clam it up in one segment. So yeah, we got some things to talk about this week. It's fight week, and it's something to talk about every day leading up to the fights this Saturday. So hopefully y'all will be tuning in. And Hey, money on the good, make the bet go. Money on the wood makes the bet good. So hopefully where you put your money at, hopefully it works out for you. You know, so we do have a few fine gentlemen on here that can give you a good way to spend your money when you betting on the fights. I mean, so stay tuned. We got very informative brothers on here who gives you the best way of placing a bet. My man Josh Sanders TWT said Bibble getting stopped in 10. You heard it from me first. OG and OG respects that 1,010%. We was talking about this last night on our night show, and we were saying that what we think about the rematch, and I think better be like I said, you know, coming off that knee that he had the nursed on, you know, prepping for this fight and a few other things, a little bit of rust. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be something. So and it's another thing, because it's a loaded fight card. Because all the matchups on the fight on this fight card is pretty much, you know, matchups that we all can say, all right, cool. And a lot of these, and just about everybody on this fight card comes to perform. And we know what our man Shakur has been lacking lately on what? A good performance. So ooh man, there's so much at stake with this fight that I think that we don't realize. And as I say, as I go along, I'll be shutting down in a couple minutes. I'm thinking as I'm going and starting to see other things too. So this fight is a real big deal, man. Like I said, this fight. Why is it that? Why is it that a champion, right? A champion, a world-renowned boxer, whatever. His biggest fight, his biggest challenge, his biggest fight, as of right now, and definitely his biggest challenge, is against a prospect.
This is a sick Negro.
No, I'm not sick, BBO. They're sick. They're the ones that put this together, not me. I'm just as sick as them because I pointed it out. Thank you very much. I'm going to take 2 and I'm going to call you in the morning and I'm going to let you know how that worked out for me. But right now, this is no cat. Right now, his biggest fight in his career is against a goddamn prospect. Am I lying? Am I lying? Chat, am I lying? If I'm lying or if I'm incorrect, please correct me. I do like to be corrected. I don't ego trip. Think about that. Let me go to the chat. You damn right I'm making it make sense, Josh. Mike Mazak in the building. What's going on? J.A. Dixon in here. J.A. Dixon say, I see mofos hyping Kid Austin up because they like Shakur, but when have we seen him just shine in the ring? Yeah, J.A. Dixon. I think that's why I was kind of basically paraphrasing what you just said in so many words. Josh said, I have a gut feeling Cure about to get dropped this fight. He hit Bivol in the body so hard in round 10, Bivol stopped on the last 2 rounds. Yup. Make it make sense. It's a 50-50 Kid Austin lunges too much for me. And you know what, Josh? That's the biggest thing that everybody was talking about. Really, that was the only thing that I really heard them say bad about Kid Austin, is that he lunges. But it ain't like he doing something that we never seen fighters do. We see fighters lunge. We seen guys that's actually more experienced than Kid Austin lunge. There's nothing wrong with it. It's how you do it and how you use it. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur can make him pay for that. He can. It's a possibility that he can, and it's a possibility he may not. You know, so, you know, they not giving him a leg to stand on because he's a prospect. He's too green. His IQ ain't good enough, and Shakur is hard to hit. So meaning that Austin's not smart enough to get to Shakur and hit him. We're gonna see. I'm not doubting the young man. I know come Saturday. I know come Saturday for sure. But I definitely got better beef. Beating Bivol, I could be wrong. But man, we got some fights to talk about throughout the week. So we will be bringing up the main card and the other fights on the card throughout the week. We're going to give each fight on this card its own shine. You know what I mean? We're going to give certain people their own shine. I think I like doing that. Fight week coming, it's a nice fight card. I think for me, throughout the weeks, I want to just cram everything up in one show. So I if it's a good fight card, I'm going to have a different breakdown each day to give every matchup its own shine because I think it's well deserved. You know what I mean? And it's good for people that's listening and watching. And it's also it is good for the fighters and they PR people that listen and watch. You know what I mean? So it's definitely good. Give everybody shine, everybody deserve their moment. Because we already have a bad habit of talking about fights that's nowhere near happening between two fighters that's most likely never gonna fight on a damn week where we know it's guys that's fighting. That's one thing we all need to work on in the sport of boxing as a whole. Every content creator, we need to stop that. Stop talking about other fighters and other matchups that's not on the board at all, especially when there are fights that are going on. Talk about the real fights. I'm tired of hearing about, oh, coulda, woulda, shoulda. I don't want to hear none of that. That's played out. That's why I think stop mentioning certain fighters with certain fighters because they never want to fight. Next time somebody bring up Tank Davis and Devin Haney while I'm around there, I'm going to slice your neck. Get over it, they're not fighting. Now, Tank said he most likely will fight a couple guys at the catch weight. He just did an interview with this guy named Jay. And I will be getting back to that sometime throughout the week. I will be touching bases on that. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'll be down for a trilogy, Al Booger. I'll be down for a trilogy when it comes to that. I don't have a problem with that. That's something that we don't get enough in the sport of boxing anyway. We don't get enough of those anyway. We didn't have some fights that should have had a saga to it, just because of, not because of good performance reasons, but controversial reasons. And then we have fights that we should have seen a part 2 or 3 because the matchup was so damn good. You know, so we're missing that in the sport of boxing, you know? We're definitely missing that. But I definitely would like to see that. Okay, listen, J.A. Dixon. Here's the thing. He's ready to lead the sport. He's ready to lead the sport. I get it. I get it. He's I watched that interview last night. I was listening to it, and he's ready to go, man. He's ready to go. He says he's content, like he doesn't want any smoke. It's not that he don't want the smoke. I wish y'all guys stop saying that man don't want the smoke when this man clearly went out there and try to get some smoke. J.A. Dixon, stop saying that man don't want no smoke. Because that's not what it is. That's not what it is. But I can understand you feel that way. But I've been told y'all not going to get every goddamn matchup y'all want to see. And the reason why y'all not getting them, y'all blaming that issue on Tank Davis. That shit, whoever Tank Davis didn't get in there and fight, that you wanted to see Tank Davis fight, that's not Tank Davis' fault. Definitely not alone, though. Definitely not alone, you know? Definitely not alone. You know? Dudes, afraid ain't none of them dudes to be scared of. And I was listening to him, and like I said, y'all may not like the facts, but I stick with the facts. You keep saying he ain't fighting nobody and act like everybody else is fighting somebody. Everybody else is not doing nothing either, dude. Not doing nothing either, Jay. You hear me? Everybody else is not doing nothing either. Because apparently, y'all want to see this man fight everybody. Apparently, y'all want to see Tank fight everybody, but y'all want to see everybody fight Tank. Apparently, he's the guy to beat. He's that nigga you love to hate. None of these dudes really got a spectacular, loaded-ass resume. None of them. Ain't none of these dudes really rolling around with a loaded resume. And when we talk about their counterparts, a lot of them dudes only got 1 or 2. That ain't ish. That ain't nothing. Y'all acting like everybody's loaded with stuff. Hey, what? None of these dudes they ain't even got 5 apiece on here. All these damn fights these dudes had, and they ain't got nothing on there. And I guess at some point in time, when you start seeing things go a certain way, and they not looking like they gonna work out for you, and you have a whole different mindset. And this is no protection of the man at all. But he's not going to get all the blame. That's what he's not going to get. That's what he's not going to get. He's not going to get all the damn blame. Y'all need to stop that. Because like I said, for every time y'all say he ain't fighting nobody, I don't see nobody and never see no damn receipts. Anybody trying to get on his ass and make it happen. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all got fighters Y'all got fighters talking about they would never fight each other, but y'all worrying about who the hell he ain't fighting, making it seem like he's ducking dudes. Man, y'all need to stop that ish. Ain't none of those dudes' resumes anything. Before I close out, let me smack y'all around with this. Cause I see y'all don't get it. And I'm gonna make you see this clear. Once again, none of these dudes is doing any damn thing. None of them stop trying to big up one and make the other one look bad. Cause ain't none of them got anything going on. None of them. Stop acting like that everybody else outside the tank got elite fighters on their resume and all this, cause none of them don't. There ain't even that many elite fighters in the sport of boxing, man. What y'all talking about? Y'all acting like, oh, he ain't fight nobody elite. He ain't fight nobody elite. Like there's a whole bunch of elite fighters out there. Ain't nobody fight nobody elite if that's the damn case. I'm just saying. Because anybody that you consider elite most likely ain't fought nobody elite. Because it ain't that many elite fighters. So what y'all talking about? Why y'all talking like there's a bunch of elite fighters? In boxing, period. Why y'all keep talking like that? Oh, he ain't fought nobody elite. He ain't fought nobody elite. Like, elite is just, it's average. Y'all talking like elite fighters is average, like there's a whole bunch of elite fighters around. It's not. It's not. And let me tell you something. The only fighters that there is to beat is the fighters who never got beat. You understand what I'm saying? The fighters to beat is the ones who never got beat. Okay? So a lot of fights y'all want to see. Nah, it's not even worth it. Not even worth it, because one thing I noticed with these fighters, man, they don't last long. They not built to last. They not.
Make a choice.
Yep, make a choice or get knocked out like your daddy used to. They just simply not, y'all. And I think it's about time that some of us just get over that. Because I will be addressing some things. I will be addressing some things. We got some things to talk about. We definitely got some things to talk about. And we're going to be talking about them. Because I hear the word elite, BVO. Let them know one day this week, I will be putting the whole boxing community in a hot seat. Because we're going to get this elite-ish broken down. We're going to clear up what elite is. Since they like to use the word so much. We're going to see how many elite fighters in each goddamn weight class of your favorite fighter. Because at this point, I'm tired of people misusing vocabulary. I'm tired of the misuse of words. Yeah, I am. Can't stand it no more. But we here, y'all. We here to correct you. We're here to take you. We're here to take you over to the hot side. Yeah, I mean, that's what we do. Guardians of the boxing galaxy. You know what I mean? Guardian of the boxing galaxy, people. That's what we be. And we gonna protect the honor of boxing the best way that we can, the best way that I can. You know? That's what it is. That's what it is, people. What more can I say? Like the Jay-Z song. What more can I say? Yeah. Ain't much to say when you got a whole bunch of going on and people can't answer this, people can't answer that. This guy not doing this guy not doing that. Y'all know what time it is. BBO, before we get out of here, you got some words? Got some closing words, man, before we get up on out of here? You want to talk to the people this morning before we go? Woo-hoo-hoo. Big Greg, what's happening, Big Greg? What's happening? How you doing, partner? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, so, give me your prediction. Bibble or better be, like I said, we will be talking about the rest of the fight card, the matchups, throughout the week. I will be talking about it. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, baby. You know. Somebody's gonna get. Stay tuned. Come this Saturday. Can we see an upset? I know a lot of people been craving upsets. Some people say they've been foreseeing upsets. So we're gonna see if any of that is going to come true. You know? Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see, and man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching BVO. And if you're down with BVO, subscribe and join the community. Have a great night.